The government has reaffirmed its support for the Ukrainian people following the Russian invasion, vowing to extend visas for Ukrainian citizens currently living in Britain.
The Home Secretary has also promised to take an unspecified number of refugees fleeing the conflict, as border nations have taken hundreds of thousands of Ukrainian civilians fleeing the war zone in the past few days.
Let's go to Paul Hawkins. Paul is live outside the Ukrainian Embassy in London. What have you got to update us with, Paul?
Just to give you some details about that scheme. Morning, Eamon. Morning, Isabel, by the way. This scheme then, basically it's free, this visa scheme that was announced by the Home Office late last night. It's only available to spouses, unmarried partners of at least 2 years, parents or their children if one is under 18, or adult relatives if they are carers. Now, it seems like a fairly comprehensive scheme. Before that, it was only open to those who were dependents of those already in the UK. Only dependents were guaranteed entry. So it is a significant widening of the visa scheme. However, it does not go so far as Number 10 was claiming before that policy announcement, that any person settled in the UK will be able to bring their Ukrainian immediate family members to join them here. So it doesn't include your brother or your sister if they are in Ukraine. Now, it doesn't go as far as the EU. They've effectively waived the having to apply through the asylum process for all 27 EU countries for the next 3 years. So any Ukrainian can settle in any EU country over the next 3-year period. Labour have called it shameful, and Refugee Council have said it is woefully inadequate.
Yeah.
OK, so will there be pressure then, do you think, on the UK government to fall in line with the European Union, who, as you say, have unanimously voted to allow Ukrainians to settle anywhere for the next 3 years?
Yeah, there will be a significant pressure. I mean, we had Boris Johnson at the, as you mentioned, at the Ukrainian Catholic Church in central London last night. He invoked the parable of the Good Samaritan. We in the UK cannot shut our eyes and pass by on the other side. And what is interesting is that statement from Number 10 late last night, that immediate family members will be able to join Ukrainian nationals here, but clearly that list does not include brothers or sisters. And it has to be said, if you are settled here, then probably your spouse, your partner or your dependents are here already. It does open the possibility, of course, to bring your elderly parents here from Ukraine. So the UK government is going further, but Boris Johnson claims that the UK is at the front of the queue, that it is the most willing country when it comes to helping people in Ukraine. But the EU has gone further than that. The question is, will the government concede to the pressure that will undoubtedly bear upon the government over the next sort of 24, 48 hours?
Paul, just a quick one on the Foreign Secretary, Liz Truss. She thinks it's quite a good idea. She doesn't seem to have any objections to anybody, any British citizen, going out to Ukraine and fighting the Russians. How's that gone down?
Yeah, well, how has it gone down? I mean, when it comes to talking to other Ukrainians, they are grateful for any help that the UK, that British nationals or the UK government can give, really. I mean, there's £40 million worth in aid that's been announced by the UK government in addition to that widening of the visa scheme. But speaking to other Ukrainians, they say that, look, if British nationals want to come and take up arms and they want to help us, then the more the merrier, frankly.
Looks as if the embassy's open for business there, Paul. We'll love you and leave you. Thank you very much indeed for that.